Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the vast expanse of human experience, uncovering the secrets of the past and illuminating the present. Today we find ourselves in the lush and vibrant landscape of 13th century Indonesia, as we delve into the fascinating story of the Majapahit Empire. This mighty empire, which once spanned across much of Southeast Asia, was a beacon of culture, learning, and power, and its history is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the human spirit. As we explore the origins of the Majapahit Empire, we find ourselves in the year 1293, a time of great turmoil and upheaval in the region. The Singhasari kingdom, which had once dominated the landscape of Java, was on the brink of collapse, and the stage was set for the rise of a new power. It was against this backdrop that Raden Wijaya, a skilled military leader and cunning politician, emerged as the founder of the Majapahit Empire. Raden Wijaya's journey to power began in the city of Tumapel, nestled in the heart of Java, where he had once served as a trusted advisor to the Singhasari king. However, as the kingdom teetered on the edge of collapse, Raden Wijaya saw an opportunity to strike out on his own and forge a new path. With the help of his loyal followers and a series of strategic alliances, he launched a successful rebellion against the Mongol-backed forces that had been seeking to expand their influence in the region. The Battle of Tumapel, which took place in 1293, marked a decisive turning point in Raden Wijaya's campaign for power. The battle was fierce and intense, with both sides suffering heavy losses, but ultimately, Raden Wijaya emerged victorious, having successfully defeated his enemies and established himself as the dominant force in the region. As we explore the early history of the Majapahit Empire, it becomes clear that the convergence of geography, culture, and circumstance created a perfect storm that would propel Majapahit to greatness. The empire's strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes between India, China, and Southeast Asia provided it with access to a vast array of resources and cultural influences. The wise leadership of its early rulers, including Raden Wijaya and his successors, also played a crucial role in shaping the empire's administrative and military structures. One of the key figures who played a significant role in shaping the empire's early development was Narya Sangramawijaya Dharmawangsa, a skilled military leader who helped to expand Majapahit's territories through a series of strategic campaigns. His military victories not only secured the empire's borders, but also helped to establish its reputation as a powerful and formidable force in the region. Another important figure was Queen Tribhuwana, whose wise and just reign would help to consolidate Majapahit's power and establish its reputation as a beacon of culture and learning. Her patronage of the arts and education helped to foster a vibrant cultural scene, as scholars, poets, and artists from across the region flocked to the empire's capital to take advantage of its intellectual and creative opportunities. As we pause to reflect on these pivotal moments in the Majapahit Empire's early history, we begin to appreciate the complex interplay of factors that contributed to its rise. The intricate web of alliances, rivalries, and cultural exchange that characterized this period helped to shape the empire's development and set it on a path towards greatness. Join me, dear listeners, as we continue our journey through the history of this remarkable empire and uncover the secrets that made it one of the most remarkable in human history. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we continue our journey through the fascinating story of the Majapahit Empire. As we enter the 14th century, the Majapahit Empire is on the cusp of a golden age, marked by a period of remarkable growth, cultural flourishing, and territorial expansion. Under the wise and just rule of King Jayanagara, who ascended to the throne in 1309, The empire begins to consolidate its power and establish itself as a dominant force in the region. The king's military campaigns, which take him as far as the island of Sumatra and the Malay Peninsula, help to secure Majapahit's borders and expand its influence across Southeast Asia. One of the key factors that contribute to the Majapahit Empire's success during this period is its strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes between India, China, and Southeast Asia. The empire's ports, such as Gresik and Tuban, become bustling centers of commerce, attracting merchants and traders from all over the world. The exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures that takes place in these ports helps to foster a vibrant cultural scene, as scholars, poets, and artists from across the region flock to the empire's capital to take advantage of its intellectual and creative opportunities. The Majapahit Empire's capital, located in the heart of Java, becomes a marvel of urban planning and architecture, with its grand temples, monuments, and palaces. The Temple of Borobudur, built during this period, is a testament to the empire's engineering prowess and artistic genius. This magnificent structure, which takes over 30 years to complete, is adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures that depict scenes from Buddhist scriptures and everyday life in ancient Java. As we delve deeper into the history of the Majapahit Empire during this period, we encounter a cast of fascinating characters who play important roles in shaping its development. One such figure is Gajah Mada, a brilliant military strategist and statesman who serves as the empire's prime minister from 1331 to 1364. Gajah Mada's leadership helps to expand Majapahit's territories through a series of successful military campaigns, which take him as far as the island of Bali and the kingdom of Sunda. Another important figure is the king's advisor, Rakawi, who plays a crucial role in shaping the empire's administrative and diplomatic structures. Rakawi's wise counsel helps to establish Majapahit as a major player in regional politics, as the empire navigates complex alliances and rivalries with neighboring kingdoms. The Majapahit Empire's cultural achievements during this period are equally impressive, with significant advances in literature, art, and architecture. The empire's scholars and poets make important contributions to the development of the Javanese language and literature, while its artists create exquisite works of art that reflect the region's rich cultural heritage. As we explore the full flowering of the Majapahit Empire's power and influence, it becomes clear that this period marks a high point in the empire's history. The convergence of geography, culture, and circumstance has created a perfect storm that propels Majapahit to greatness, establishing it as one of the most remarkable empires in human history. Join me, dear listeners, as we continue our journey through the history of this fascinating empire and uncover the secrets that made it one of the most enduring and influential civilizations in human history. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we continue our journey through the fascinating story of the Majapahit Empire. As the 15th century dawns, the Majapahit Empire is beset on all sides by internal conflicts and external threats. The kingdom of Sunda, which had long been a thorn in Majapahit's side, continues to pose a significant challenge to the empire's authority. Meanwhile, the rise of Islamic kingdoms in Southeast Asia, such as Demak and Cirebon, begins to erode Majapahit's influence in the region. One of the key factors that contributes to the Majapahit Empire's decline is its internal weaknesses. The empire's vast territories, which stretch from the island of Sumatra to the Malay Peninsula, are difficult to govern effectively. Regional governors and nobles begin to assert their independence, weakening the central authority of the emperor. The empire's economic fortunes also begin to decline, as trade with China and India dwindles due to the rise of the Ming dynasty and the disruption of the Silk Road. The once thriving ports of Gresik and Tuban fall into disrepair, and the flow of goods and ideas that had fueled Majapahit's cultural flowering begins to slow. Despite these challenges, the Majapahit Empire continues to produce remarkable works of art and literature. The Javanese poet, Prapanka, writes a masterpiece of Javanese literature, the Nagarakretagama, which tells the story of the empire's history and mythology. The Temple of Trowulan, built during this period, is a testament to the empire's enduring engineering prowess and artistic genius. As the 15th century wears on, the Majapahit Empire faces its greatest challenge yet: the rise of the Sultanate of Demak. This powerful Islamic kingdom, which had been founded by a Muslim missionary from China, begins to conquer many of Majapahit's territories, including the island of Java itself. In 1478, the Sultanate of Demak launches a devastating attack on the Majapahit Empire's capital, marking the beginning of the end for this once mighty empire. The emperor, Girindrawardhana, is forced to flee, and the capital is sacked. As we explore the decline and fall of the Majapahit Empire, it becomes clear that this period marks a significant turning point in Southeast Asian history. The rise of Islamic kingdoms and the decline of Hindu-Buddhist empires like Majapahit will have far-reaching consequences for the region's politics, culture, and society. In conclusion, the Majapahit Empire's story is one of remarkable achievement and enduring legacy, despite its ultimate decline. As we reflect on the empire's history, we are reminded that even the greatest civilizations must eventually face the challenges of time and circumstance. Yet, the cultural, artistic, and literary achievements of the Majapahit Empire continue to inspire and fascinate us to this day. As we close this chapter in our journey through history, I would like to leave you with a quote from the Nagarakretagama. "The world is like a dream, and life is like a fleeting moment." These words, written by Prapanka over 600 years ago, remind us of the impermanence of all things, including great empires like the Majapahit. Join me next time on History with Herodotus as we explore more fascinating stories from the annals of history. That's all for today's History with Herodotus.